We'll be back next week. Hey, do you want to hear crazy question? Do you want to be my Uber? Save me like $8 to the liquor store.
Oh, I'm not falling for that one again. Last time I did that, we pulled up and you go, "Oh yeah, and I need $20."
Ironically enough.
I don't remember if it was 20, but
give it.
I'm not taking your money.
Take it.
I don't want your money.
Come on.
It's all right.
Come on.
It's okay. You don't need an Uber. What do you need to go to the liquor store for? You don't need cigarettes.
Oh, I don't?
No.
Because you see these two dead soldiers over here.
You did it.
Yeah, I know.
You made it.
Right.
You crushed it.
Look, you can either do it.
The day's done, right?
This is a problem that I run into with almost everybody except for you until now.
Yeah.
Is I really don't need to explain myself.
I know, and I don't need to support your addiction.
Dirt. All right.
You know, I mean, hey, give me a ride. Get me some cigs. Like, come on. Go for a ride. Get some cigarettes.
I'm sorry.
I can see you don't understand
what am I missing here?
Yeah.
If you were to ask me, like, hey, man, after the show,
I really want to get my dick sucked by that guy on the corner.
I'll drive you.
Take me up there.
Just make it quick, I guess.
Dude, I think it's...
You know what? Take your time.
It's a little dangerous.
Enjoy it.
Aren't you concerned for my safety?
Of course I am. But I'm not asking
This guy doesn't blow you with the condom on. He just blows you. And
if you would have told me that, hey, Bill, I need you to drive me to Kickapoo because they have the Cedar Wild fireplace wood. I'd be like,
wow,
that's a bit extreme.
I mean, cedar's expensive. Burning that shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But it smells bad.
It smells bad?
No, it smells best.
Oh. I don't know.
I would, without hesitation, drive you to 25 minutes. I'm asking for a 5-minute round trip, but you don't want to support my addiction. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. Gotcha.
Well, I think I'm being more friendly by saying, "Hey, I think we've had a good run on the ciggies." You know,
I've smoked one cigarette with you here. What are you talking about?
You would have smoked 4, but you ran out.
But I only.
How many times during this conversation did you pick up that box and go, "Shit"? I counted because I was like, "Oh God, another cigarette." Because I mean, it really affects me. It bothers me to be in a room with it. And you didn't smoke it, by the way. It just sat there. Creating this cloud of
and if
toxicity. Titty City.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show. We might be back next week. I mean, Joe's been hinting at the fact that he's leaving this program for a very long time. And I think that was the nail in the coffin. No?
Well, let's clean it up.
Because I smoked a cigarette. Well, from here on out, you don't get to wear Adidas apparel in my home.
Okay.
You understand?
Sure.
I don't want to see any Adidas. Do you understand how stupid what you're arguing with me about?
I guess.
No? I should be able to smoke 1,000 cigarettes a minute.
You can, and I have the right to say I don't want to be a part of that. It bothers me. It affects me. I'm sitting here stinking up my shit. Then I got the fucking wheezing. I got the allergy shit because I'm breathing all this in. Why do I have to put myself through that? I wouldn't go hang out at a bar that everyone's smoking at.
No?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
You've never been at a bar that people smoke at.
I said I wouldn't go to one.
But
Of course I've been to bars that people smoke at.
Right.
That used to be the way things were done.
right. No, I mean now. Today.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't opt to go somewhere where, everyone's
I'm
smoking
not
here.
saying
Great.
opt, but if given the choice to go to this bar or this place or this home
Right.
that somebody's going to be smoking in, you mean to tell me that it is a detrimental decision-making point that it would
Obvious-
sway you from that home, regardless of the entertainment,
Yeah.
to that home being fucking cookie cutter and fucking clean, breathe air, echo, green style living over there. But maybe not the.
Since you're a smoker, it doesn't bother you. You don't understand the effect it has on anyone else. So you're you're making a point like, how dare you? Like I'm offending you so much by saying I don't want to be around cigarettes now.
Well, no, I would never say that. I didn't say that. Where you offended me was, hey man, can you drive me up to a liquor store to get more
I've
smoke?
done that a lot of times.
What?
I've done that for you multiple times. I've
When?
stopped and picked up cigarettes on my way before.
So, what, tonight you've had enough? Can't take it anymore?
No, not tonight, but I've had enough of the cigarettes. I'm done.
But you're not going to be here when I smoke said cigarette. So what difference does it fucking make? I asked you for a ride to the liquor store so I can get... And then you said, I won't help your addiction.
Why do
That's
I?
what
I don't
the-
want to. I don't want to be your taxi driving around and get.
All right, well...
It's not
then-
like, oh, hey, dude, I've got to pay this electrical bill and I don't have a car. Can you take me? Oh, I'll do you a solid. Oh, hey, man, I ran out of cigarettes. I didn't prepare to have. It's like, well, now I got to drive you around and go get cigarettes.
No, you don't. At all.
Well, I mean, you're.
I just thought that
You're-
would give us an extra 5 fucking minutes to ourselves. So we could...
Well, dude, honestly, when you get all drunk like this, you don't talk to me.
Here we go again.
Well, dude, hey, you can tell me that I'm wrong, but I'm me, and I have my opinion, and I know how I feel about stuff. And if I'm in a situation over and over again, and you can honestly listen back to these podcasts and go, oh, yeah, I sounded great. I mean, the dead time, where the conversations don't really go anywhere. It's just a loop, and then I'm the asshole for like, oh, you don't like this? Well, not really. It's not very fun. You're acting all, pissed off. You're angry, and it's like, okay. I mean, where do? And then if I interject, then it's like, no, you don't know. Like, okay, I guess I don't know. I mean, what can I do? How can I argue that? I just gotta roll with it. I mean, I'm sorry to sound like an asshole, but this is the truth. It's not awesome. It's not like, oh yeah, an extra 5 minutes in the car with you being all like, fuck this, fuck, like, all right, man, you're yelling at me, and then I'm gonna say, all right, well, I have to go because I told Jenny, and then you'll get pissed and you're yelling at me. And it's like, I'm like, dude, it's not a 5-minute run up to the store for cigarettes. It's you being mad. You yelling at me.
Okay. Got it.
All right. I mean, what?
I got it. I understand your point. That's all. Sorry for keeping you.
Well, and so you're going to give me the guilt trip. Like, sorry for keeping you and all that shit. I mean, you know.
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, dude, you make plans for me to be over here. You don't care about the cigarettes. We've talked about it for years. You know, half the time I come over here, you're not even ready. You're like, oh, yeah, well, you don't care about my schedule. You don't care about what I've got going on. It's all about whatever, you know, like, oh, you know, I got to drive over here. I got to make my time out of my week to come over here.
Hey, man, host the podcast at your house.
I don't have a house.
Right.
Well,
I'm not having this argument about the show with you. Look, I make a very conscious effort to make myself available, even though you don't think so. And then you think that I am taking advantage of your schedule? What was my text message yesterday morning? Hey, man, when is the show this week? Right?
I said,
and you
I
dictate
could do this day, that day.
You dictate
this day,
when the show
day.
is going to happen.
Well, it either has to be when I'm off of work. So yeah, all right. There's that.
All right. Yeah, of course. After 4:00. Yeah, I get it.
Well, so what do you? I mean,
you think that. You think that I'm not understanding of your schedule? Is that your overall point here? Other than calling me an addict, I'm not going to help your addiction. Or you know what? The next time that, and here's the big point, is that I don't get to be around you during your addiction because you party just as bad as I do. You just party with people that I would rather hang myself than want to hang out with. So, that doesn't make you a better person.
I don't make plans to do something productive with you and then show up not ready to be productive.
How do you not do that? How?
I don't come over here wasted. And
I'm not talking about wasted. The whole point of this show is to etch out 1 hour a fucking week for two friends that have been friends since high school.
Yeah.
To talk about dumb shit.
And I'm
which
telling
we
you,
have accomplished
when I come over
all
here
day.
And you've been drinking all day, it's like, oh, well, this isn't going to be a great conversation.
And I'm telling you, don't come back.
All right. You know, if that's the way you want it, then fine.
No, I'm tired of your
You're
narcissism.
Tired of...
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
That you think that, look, this show started because of you and I. You and I. Now, I don't know if you remember the guy back then, but he was just as drunk as I am right now.
Dude, I know.
And now that you're an adult...
No. Now it's like...
You're telling me...
No, now after years of doing this, where some days it's great, some days it's terrible. I've had enough of the terrible.
All right.
I don't want to do the terrible anymore.
Enjoy all that.
You know, other than... You could listen to what I'm saying and think about it rather than just saying, all right, fine, fuck you.
You know me, though. No, that's not how I work.
And maybe that's why I haven't said anything for years. Because
for years.
That's how you work. It's put up or shut up.
Okay.
And I'm tired of shutting up. I'm tired of putting up. I mean, yeah, I got a fucking busy life. Why do I have to come over here and have, it's a flip of the coin. Is it going to be a great time or is it going to be, well, that conversation didn't go very well.
Gotcha.